These days, being a kid is less about exploring the world and making mistakes, and more about following ridiculous rules and regulations. From schools banning games such as Dodgeball, to a whole region of Belgium banning Snowball Fights, we take a look at 10 children's games you won't believe got banned. Number 10. Duck, Duck, Goose. The war against this game is being waged on several fronts. A few years ago, an anonymous online petition sought to ban Duck, Duck, Goose because it is a hazard to innocent children across the playgrounds of America. To avoid the long list of injuries resulting from this game, broken noses, ankles, wrists, and necks, the petition said that children must be protected, and we should erase the game of Duck, Duck, Goose off the dark underbelly of sinister children's games. Fortunately, the anti-Duck, Duck, Goose petition has only acquired 10 signatures so far. Number 9. Tag. You won't be hearing the phrase "tag you're it" on playgrounds, schoolyards, or community centers much anymore. Chasing games are now being converted to walking games, because running after others with the intent to lay hands on someone else is clearly a recipe for injury. So much for the go run around outside advice our parents used to give us. Nevertheless, elementary schools in Wyoming, Washington, South Carolina, Oregon, and other states have passed bans against fun-filled obesity-fighting tag in the name of safety. Number 8. Red Rover. What used to be an ideal for a playground game, a summer camp icebreaker, or a class team building exercise is now labeled a dangerous contact sport by some summer camps. For Red Rover, no equipment is required. All you need is a stretch of field or grass, and 2 chains of children facing each other, joined by their hands, beckoning the other to send over a single teammate who will then run with all his or her strength and speed toward the opponent's line and try to break through the grip of 2 hand holders. Sure, it might hurt a little to have someone smash into your wrists, but you can always opt to let go. Number 7. Human target games. In March 2013, the New Hampshire School District banned human target sports such as dodgeball. The district's decision falls in line with the National Association for Sport and Physical Education, a nonprofit group that sets standards for K-12 school sports. They've concluded that it disapproves of dodgeball. Why? Apparently, throwing a soft rubber ball at a human being, even in the spirit of fun and cooperation, encourages bullying and the infliction of injury on others. Number 6. Slip and slide. This obnoxiously yellow runway of plastic was invented in 1961 by Wham-O. On a hot summer day when kids will do almost anything to be in the water, this was the ideal backyard toy. And it was easy and convenient too. All you needed was a large enough patch of grass, a bathing suit, and a hose. Sadly, because 7 adults and a 13-year-old suffered neck injuries or paralysis after slipping and sliding, this toy was recalled in 1993. Number 5. Stocking stuffers. In the last 2 years, toys traditionally ideal for stuffing into Christmas stockings have been banned in Brussels, Belgium. They were deemed too dangerous by the Toy Safety Directive, a group that regulates all toys sold to children younger than 14. According to the directive, toys containing magnets like fishing games are unsafe because the magnets could be swallowed. Musical instruments, such as whistles and recorders, are being pulled from shelves since they might break apart and small pieces could be swallowed. The party blowers that make noise and unfold upon blowing into them are now labeled a risk for those under 14 because tiny bits of the blower could possibly come off and result in choking. Number 4. Snowball Fights. In January 2013, several municipalities in Belgium's Flemish region attached a fine of €100 to the heinous crime of starting a snowball fight. Has Belgium unleashed a special police unit trained to spot suspicious snowball behavior? This activity has been determined to put kids' health and safety at risk. In fact, one local official explained that throwing snowballs is like throwing stones. Number 3. Cops and robbers. In March 2013, school officials at Worcester's primary school in North London banned any playground game that involved imaginary weapons. Of course, cowboys and Indians are included as well. Not only for the weapons issue, guns and tomahawks, but because it makes children wonder why Indians are always the bad guys. Number 2. Superhero games. On May 17, 2013, a Philadelphia, Pennsylvania preschool sent home a bizarre and disturbing letter to its parents. Part of the disturbing nature was linked to the misspelling of words throughout the writing, like hour and play. But the true oddity was in the photo placed at the top of the letter, a picture of some iconic childhood idols, such as Wonder Woman, Superman, and Batman, with a thick red line through them, and a decree that because the imaginations of our preschool children are becoming dangerously overactive, superhero play would no longer be permitted. Number 1. Musical chairs. A 2002 Washington Times article urged schools to ban musical chairs from all functions. Why? Musical chairs has been blacklisted for an impressive array of reasons. It encourages exclusion, bullying, aggression, and competition. These are all ridiculous reasons. Sure, it may exclude, but so do most activities in a person's life, and perhaps it's best to get a kid used to this reality early on. As for bullying, there will always be the potential for being bullied, because bullies are everywhere. The way to stop bullying is not to stop the activity, but to stop the bully. Take him or her out of the game. Problem solved.